Hello there. Yes, I'm making this and I'm being a bit of a jerk while I'm making this. But November 18th of this year, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet releases, and I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream, and I would like to see you all there. That's right, November 18th. That's a Friday, 24-hour stream. I will be doing it, and I will be having fun. So come on by, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, do all that stuff, and yeah, we'll have fun. So here in a few days, roughly, what day is today? I'm gonna open up my calendar if it have, what the heck, why is it not opening? Oh, yeah, now you're freaking open. Stop it. There we go. Here in about, for some people, 2 days. For me, roughly 3 days. Well, when you're seeing this, 2 days. So tomorrow, whatever. Thursday night, a little movie comes out. Wakanda Forever! Or Wakanda Forever comes out. And Rotten Tomatoes scores have already come in. Critics have already come out to discuss our wonderful Wakanda Forever movie. But before we get into that, we'll talk about the review that Rotten Tomatoes gave it, and why don't we quickly move up to that? Black Panther: Wakanda Forever first reviews. Thoughtful spectacle sequel that raises the bar for the MCU. Really? And this is Rotten Tomatoes' little news and their little, their personal review. We won't get into everything they say, but we'll just read this little synopsis they give us. And we'll start right here. Early reviews say Wakanda Forever honors the late Chadwick Boseman. And respect to Chadwick Boseman, you are a great actor, and it's sad to see that you passed. With a visually symptomous, whatever, character-driven story that manages to be both epic and intimate at the same time. Really? Hardly just another sequel in the MCU, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever has the pressure of following up the best reviewed movie of the franchise, and that is true. Wakanda was critically reviewed to be this spectacular thing, even though the movie itself was mediocre at best. It was not something fantastic. It was okay, but what was surrounding it was the fact that it had the greatest marketing campaign of all time, and Disney and Marvel managed to manufacture this massive cultural moment where black heroes first existed. This was the movie that showed our first black hero, ignoring Blade, ignoring Catwoman, ignoring X-Men, ignoring these past movies. They made Black Panther super important. It came in February, Black History Month, 2018, at the height of the Trump era. Black Lives Matter, all this, they used every ounce of this. If you didn't see the movie, you were racist. If you hated the movie, you were racist. Everything around it was to create this mythical hype for the movie. And the movie was okay at best. It was a C, maybe a B minus. C plus B minus movie. It was okay. I didn't hate it. Just didn't like it. But because of that, people became scared. You can't hate this movie. We have to give it a bunch of rewards that it doesn't deserve. But Chadwick Boseman did deserve some rewards. Chadwick Boseman was decent, and I did like his performance in Civil War, not that much in Black Panther. But as we move on, which was also up for Best Picture, didn't really deserve it, and won 3 of its 6 other Oscar nominations. Of course, the second Black Panther feature is also missing its former lead, Chadwick Boseman, who sadly died of cancer in 2020, Yes, that was actually truly sad, and I do miss Chadwick Boseman, and this movie is going to suffer because of his loss. According to the first reviews of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, though a sequel though the sequel manages to still live up to the original and meet expectations for another thrilling and culturally meaningful superhero blockbuster while feeling equally weighed down by and lifted up by Boseman's legacy. Here's what critics are saying about Black Panther Wakanda Forever. And we'll go through some of these critic reviews, and then we'll go through some other critic reviews. Marvel raised the bar of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Krish Korin raising Wahasians. What director and co-writer Ryan Coogler and the team have done with Black Panther Wakanda Forever is nothing short of outstanding. Jeanette A. Lehigh, Digital Spy. Does it work without Chadwick Boseman? The central character of the tale remains that the one played by Boseman, who may not be around anymore, but his influence casts a long, deep shadow. Neil Pond, Neil's entertaining picks. And these go on just, doing the whole thing of, oh, the movie's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. And look here, it has an 88% on the Rotten Tomato score. Oh, that must mean it's good. Well, not really. You see, there are several reviews in here from, this is all critics. We'll go top critics real quick. We get Mike LaSala, San Francisco Chronicle, San Francisco. Deep MAGA country there. That's deep MAGA country. As it stands, Wakanda Forever feels as lost and forlorn as the Wakanda people. 2 out of 4. From Tim Greason, Screen International. Wakanda Forever proves poignant in 2 ways. The film is often quite thoughtful in its exploration of grief, but it struggles to overcome what the actor's loss means to the future of the series. You then get right here. Basically, a lot of these are C pluses and Bs. This movie, and you get some A minuses. Movie Mom. This is a movie that would make T'Challa proud and is worthy of tribute to Boseman and the Marvel writers and artists who first envisioned Wakanda and made us all want it go on forever. Wow. But in reality, a lot of the critics are giving it B pluses to C minuses. They're saying that they're not going to come out and say, like, we're shocked. I'm truly shocked that even a San Francisco Chronicle writer said this. Let alone any of these critics are actually going to come out and say that this movie was crap, because they'll be labeled all sorts of racisms, bigotries, things like that. Like you get there was a perfect one. Lindy Merritt, The Jewish Chronicle, writes is magnificent. God dang it, that's going to live with me forever. You get London Evening Standard, Charlotte O'Sullivan, this rhetorical, poetic, sincerely, serenely political. What the hell? Quit writing like some sort of sophist. Political and spectacularly cathartic yarn is the best blockbuster of the year. 2020 isn't about Maverick anymore. It's about Mavericks. No, because I'm gonna drop a little ditty on here that is apparently, it's a rumored spoiler, and I'm gonna drop it here. So spoiler alert if you don't want spoilers for Wakanda Forever, or a potential spoiler. The baddies are going to be white people. And it's going to take the black and the brown people to team up together to take on the white people. And we're hearing from some sources here and there that, and some trusted sources and people that we trust in some of these instances, that the movie's going to be as bad as Eternals. We're looking at another Eternals coming for Wakanda. This is going to be glorious, and I'm going to milk this for everything it's got. Now, what I'm going to say here, and if you if you managed to continue all the way through this video and not see, then immediately run to the comments and call me, I'm a racist. I'm going to see the movie Friday. And I do project and predict that this movie, this opening weekend, going to do pretty well. I think for the first weekend, it's going to do well. Week number 2 is the biggest question. How big is that drop-off going to be? But I'm projecting that it might do somewhere around Doctor Strange levels, maybe around the Batman levels. But it's going to potentially do what every Marvel movie does, which is, okay, massive opening weekend, and then steadily decline into insignificance. Wakanda Forever, though, has roughly, opening up my calendar again, comes out this weekend, 45-day window if it still is up that way for Disney. So you got about possibly middle of next month, if not a little after it leaves, and then immediately gets replaced by the new Avatar movie. So this movie, I don't believe, is going to be going up against anything big, so we'll have to see how that works. But if it ends up, we'll see what happens. I do not project this movie to make $1 billion, though. I do not. I think that's a pipe dream. I think anybody thinking this movie's going to get $1 billion is insane. So with that, guys, give me your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you expecting Wakanda Forever to be fantastic? Or do you think it's like me and it's going to be crap? And if you liked the video, share it out with all your friends. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.